I know they give you things up front. Certainly we derive these things, but it can't hurt to, we didn't derive the Simpson rule, of course, but it can't hurt to look back over that and try to make sense out of it. All right. So over here, I want to point out that my goal here is just to do the computation. And I do recommend you learn how to use a computer to do that. All right. So looking at this thing over here, I'm saying that we've been doing this for a while now, so it's really in the homework. If you have trouble setting them up, I do recommend you go back and look at what we've done in class, by the way. But I'm gonna go back and use Sage. Let me clear. I'm going to reset, and I'm using Sage as a calculator now. And what I want to do is I realize that I'm seeing a function there. And the function is the fifth root. So I'm going to define a variable first. So x is a variable, and that variable is just x. Now x is automatically a variable in Sage, but I like to do it. And the reason being is that you should get in the habit of defining your variables before you use them. I'm going to define a function f of x, and the function f of x is equal to the fifth root. And the way I'm going to write that down is going to write x raised to the power 1 divided by 5. As you start to use the computer algebra system, you're going to notice that you're going to make mistakes. I got that covered. And now what I want to do is I want to do this computation. All right. And the first computation I'm seeing is, I'm looking at is 1 times. I'm not going to write that down. But I'll write down f of 0.5. And we can automate this, but right now I'm kind of just feeling around for it. F of 1.5. F of 2.5. And I'm hoping I match the answer that's being provided to me. And then plus f of 3.5. And you're going to be surprised you're going to make mistakes. And you wonder what's going on there. Why am I not matching the answer? Well, I didn't make any mistakes. At least I don't think I did. I got the number 4.44. Of course, it's more precision than what's listed in the notes, by the way. Let's do T4 now. A little more complicated, isn't it? So let's write this down. 1 divided by 2, star. I see f of 0. I'll write that down. And then I see plus 2 times. You need a star for that. F of 1 plus 2 times f of 2 plus 2 times f of 3. And again, you're going to make a mistake sometimes. I maybe should intentionally put a mistake in. No, that's not. Let's pretend I really want to get this done. So f of 4. And let's see what happens. And you might be surprised sometimes it doesn't do what you want it to do. I think it did okay. And I noticed that it just kind of returns it back to me. So what made this so different than the other problem we just did? The big difference, I wasn't using decimals. I'm using whole numbers. So Sage believes I actually just want an exact answer, but I don't. I want the approximate answer. So that underscore means the output from the prior input. And I'm going to use the dot n notation, asking it to approximate the number now. And what do I get? 4.05. All right, so what do we do there? We did the arithmetic using a computer algebra system at a most base level, all right? But you should be able to write down M4 and T4. On exams, though, you don't need a computer. Just write down what M4 is and what T4 is. There's no need to do any computations. Thank you for paying attention.